I'm really excited that I get to read to you today. This story is called Caps for Sale. It's about a man who is called the peddler, and he sells caps, which are his wares. I hope you like it. Once there was a peddler who sold caps, but he was not like any ordinary peddler, carrying his wares on his back. He carried them on top of his head. First he had on his own checkered cap, then a bunch of gray caps, then a bunch of brown caps, then a bunch of blue caps, and on the very top, a bunch of red caps. He walked up and down the street, holding himself very straight so as not to upset his caps. As he went along, he called, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." One morning, he couldn't sell any caps. He walked up the street and he walked down the street, calling, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." But nobody wanted any caps that morning. Nobody wanted even a red cap. He began to feel very hungry, but he didn't have any money for lunch. "I think I'll go for a walk in the country," he said. And he walked out of town slowly, so as to not disrupt his caps. He walked for a long time until he came to a great big tree. "That's a nice place for a rest," he thought. And he sat down very slowly under the tree and leaned back little by little against the tree trunk, so as not to disturb the caps on his head. Then he put up his hand to feel if they were straight. First his own checkered cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, then the red caps on the very top. They were all there, so he went to sleep. He slept for a long time. When he woke up, he was refreshed and rested. What's missing in this picture? But before standing up, he felt with his hand to make sure his caps were in the right place. All he felt was his own checkered cap. Oh no! What happened? He looked to the right of him. He looked to the left of him. No caps. He looked to the back of him. No caps. He looked behind the tree. No caps. Then he looked up in the tree. And what do you think he saw? Oh no, what's in the tree? Let's find out. On every branch sat a monkey. On every monkey was a gray or a blue or a brown or a red cap. Oh my goodness, look at all those caps. The peddler looked at the monkeys. The monkeys looked at the peddler. He didn't know what to do. Finally, he spoke to them. "You, monkeys, you," he said, shaking his finger at them. "You give me back my caps." But the monkeys only shook their fingers back at him. "Tee, tee, tee." This made the peddler angry, so he shook both of his hands at them and said, "You monkeys, you give me back my caps." But the monkeys only shook both of their hands back at him and said, "Tee, tee, tee." Oh my goodness, what is happening? Now he felt quite angry. He stomped his foot and he said, "You monkeys, you give me back my caps." But the monkeys only stomped their foot back at him and said, "Tee, tee, 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 tee." Oh my goodness. so silly. By this time, the peddler was very, very angry. He stamped both of his feet and shouted, "You monkeys, you give me back my caps!" But the monkeys only stamped their foot back at him and said, "Tease, tease, tease." Oh my goodness. At last, he became so angry that he pulled off his own cap and threw it on the ground and began to walk away. Oh no. He feels so angry. But then each monkey pulled off his cap. And all the gray caps and all the brown caps and all the blue caps and all the red caps came flying down out of the tree. So the peddler picked up his caps and put them back on his head. First his own checkered cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, and then the red caps on the very top. And slowly, slowly, he walked back to town calling, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." The end. Oh my goodness, what were those silly monkeys doing? They were copying him. Oh my goodness, he didn't like that. I hope you guys enjoyed my book. I miss you all and I wish you all well. Bye.